What they do, what they do, what they do. Deep Range Lifestyle 2 times back at you, man, with another episode. And boy, you already see what's going on. And if you don't know who I got sitting on the side of me, like I always say, you will know in a minute. A little bit. You feel me? But like always, I like to open up by introducing my guest to the podcast and saying, thank you, bro, for coming through. You feel me?
Appreciate you having me. Appreciate you having me.
First things first, man. Go ahead on and tell the people your name, what you go by, and where you're from. Where you representing, man?
Represent Exit 1.
Exit 1.
Down south, Homestead, Florida City. For the ones that don't know, I was born in Alabama, so we're finna get that out the way now. I'm sure a lot of people didn't even know that, Dyke.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I was born in Alabama, but I was raised in Homestead, Florida City, all my life, basically. So, yeah. But they call me Josh. For the ones that really know me, they call me Josh. The streets, some of the people in the streets call me Young Gun, and all the Instagram call me Lucky6FN.
Lucky6FN. So some people call you Young Gun.
Young Gun.
What's the you know what I'm saying? What's the origin of that name, Young Gun?
I say about 2006, 2005 is when the streets gave me that.
Right.
Specifically, CMO.
Okay.
CMO started calling me Young Gun because, you know, back in the days, you know, everybody had, well, not even back in the day, even still as of present time, they got jockeys, people that drive for other car owners.
Right.
So my jockey name was Young Gun.
Okay.
CMO started calling me that, and it kind of just was a domino effect, and everybody else started calling me Young Gun.
And so Instagram is Lucky6FN.
Lucky6FN. I just created a name on Instagram. And to be completely honest, when I first got on Instagram, I ain't post pictures of myself. It was just me ghost watching.
Right.
So Lucky had nothing to do with me. It was just a name that I created, and it was actually just Lucky first. It never had the 6FN. The 6FN came later on down the line.
Okay.
So yeah, Lucky just was like a camouflage name for real. And it just kind of like, that's the same thing Young Gun did. Kind of, it was a domino effect. So when people correlate the car to me to Lucky.
So you care to share what's the meaning behind these names? Like, what's the meaning with Young Guns?
Well, Young Gun is just was given to me by CMO, and like I said, it was a domino effect. CMO called me, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to drive for CMO, still drive for CMO, but it stuck with me from 2005 up in that area there, and a lot of people hear him call me Young Gun.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody else was just, you know, fall in line.
And is there a meaning behind the Lucky6FN? Anything in particular?
Yeah. So the 6FN is, for one, is a non-profit organization that it was me, my brother Jamie, Bam, and my brother Scub. We kind of like, hold on, let me get to the backstory. Let me how I first started.
Right.
So originally it was me, Jamie, Bam at work one day, and my brother looked at a check stub and looked at it and basically, you know, did the numbers on it and said, man, as long as we working, we make 6 figures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's where that comes from.
Where the 6 come in at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I like that.
6FN is basically 6 figures, right?
Okay.
And my brother got killed. I think it was in 2018. Scub. When Scub died, it was kind of like, and he was pushing it hard. Scub used to push it real hard. That's the 6FN. And when he died, it was kind of like, really, like, I ain't gonna say like we carried that behind him, but it was more meaningful. You know what I'm saying? It was like real symbolic in that from that perspective. But my brother Jamie started the non-profit organization, and he actually do all sports apparel. So shout out to Jamie. Jamie Friendly, if y'all need any sports apparel, bag, trophies, dry fits, football uniforms, baseball, track uniform, work clothes. My brother the one, get at, yeah.
Okay. So you say you from Exit 1. You was born in Bama, right?
Born in Alabama, and I came down here. My mama and my brother father is military. That's how we end up at Homestead, because he was in the Air Force. So Homestead Air Force Base. And once he came down here, we basically never went back. They never went back.
So how old you were when you came?
They was here before I was even. So it happened while I was conceived, and my mama went back to Alabama to have me.
Oh.
She had me in Alabama and then came back. So, like I said, pretty much my whole life. I was born in Alabama, but my whole life was spent down here in all of South Florida.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how would you describe your life coming up, man? You know what I'm saying? What are some of the things you got into? How would you describe your life, you know what I'm saying, coming up in Exit 1, Florida City to be exact, right?
Yeah, well, so I went from, originally I was in Legion City. So I went to Kelmer Drive Elementary, Kelmer Drive Middle,
Right.
and Homestead Senior High, basically. Those were the schools I went to. I got in a little trouble along the way, so I went to J.R.E. Lee.
Yeah.
Got out of J.R.E. Lee, went to Centennial, back to Kelmer Drive, and from Kelmer Drive, no, I take that back. Went from Kelmer Drive, J.R.E. Lee to Centennial, finished Centennial, and went to South Ridge for maybe a week.
Right.
But I wanted to be back down south, so I told my old girl, I cried to her. I was spoiled growing up. Pretty much had my way for the most part. My old girl worked real hard. You know what I'm saying? My stepdaddy, we had pretty much everything you could think of, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to materialistic things for kids. So from South Ridge, I was like, I want to go down there. I want to go back to Homestead where my friends at. So I stayed at South Ridge. I wouldn't even say a week. I'm gonna just give it a week. And I got a car. She got me a car. I used to drive myself. Even prior to that, but I was already driving. But I had got a little Saturn at the time.
Right.
And I used to go pick Floyd up.
Right.
And then pick him up from school some days. He had a car also. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we growed up silver spoon. Like, it ain't like I ain't grow up in no poverty, lacking. You know what I'm saying?
So
like,
you had a relatively good life then.
Everything was everything.
Likewise, same thing like me, man. And it's crazy because when Floyd told his story basically resembled your story. But when he was telling me, his story basically resembled my story.
Floyd mama is my mama.
Right.
My mama is Floyd mama.
Y'all that close.
Like, it is more of us. It ain't like all of our families have always embraced each other.
So it all makes sense why you made sure you wanted to bag this here and it's on the podcast.
Yeah, so for the ones that don't know, when we pulled up, of course I pulled in, and there was supposed to be another black car here. Simo supposed to be here. But I ain't do my due diligence on making sure the car was ready. And but it'll be ready tomorrow for sure. So Simo car was supposed to be here just because I had a backstory behind that. So when Simo didn't make it, and of course, Clean here, when I pulled up, Clean was like, shit, this your show, you know what I'm saying? Get your shine on. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all know us, y'all know, like, we support each other to the fullest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why it wasn't him first, it was because I kind of wanted to give Simo backstory about how I actually get into the cars, you know what I'm saying? It's a backstory to...
Yeah.
Simo was basically the first person besides Omar to give me an opportunity with some real power. Right. Omar was the first.
Right.
But Simo was like, even when I came home, as soon as I had the opportunity to go to the racetrack, Simo basically built the race car just for me.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So as soon as I came home, he was like, it's time to get back in the seat, gun.
Yeah.
Waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the reason why, Clean car, and it's only right. You know what I mean?
So y'all like brothers for real, man.
Literally. Like, yeah. Like, we got a lot of, and we have our differences, you know what I'm saying? Just like any other man. You know what I'm saying? We have our, he'll call me on my shit and say, hey, bro, you ain't woo, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, we got a brotherhood, bro.
Right.
And even since I've been communicating with you, like, I don't hang with a whole bunch of dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got people that I'm drawn to because I think I'm a people's person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like I can get in any crowd, and maneuver and blend in, but I ain't gonna call everybody my friend.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
let alone brothers. And
Right.
My core friends are brothers to me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that it like my relationship, my friendships mean a lot. Like,
right. So, in a nutshell, you had a good life growing up, and you did normal things that normal kids did. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, all the way
Yeah.
up until about 10th grade. That's when I kind of like jumped off the porch and started veering off doing my own thing. I always hung around older people outside of my closest friends. You know what I'm saying?
Me too. Yeah.
You know, I had friends that I had to go to school with, so I had a handful of those. Floyd was one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
right.
after him, that's when I started. 10th grade is when I started getting outside, getting off the porch, as they say.
Right.
Start hanging around some of the older guys and seeing the other side, what come with these cars, or what has came, the stigma of these cars. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As far as the street side of things.
Right. Right. So, and you growed up with single home, or you got a stepdad? You grew up with both parents or single home?
Yeah. No. My old boy was in my life, but my mama had remarried, so my mom always had her husband. Well, I had a male figure in the house. You know
Okay.
Yeah, my whole childhood, you know what I mean? My mom, Billy Harvey, shout out to Billy Harvey too.
And so, while growing up, if you can remember, what are some of the qualities that was instilled in you? You know what I'm saying? Some life lessons that always stuck with you growing up.
My mama and my stepdaddy Bill, hard work.
Right.
Hard work, bro. You know what I'm saying? Outside of my mom being very spiritual, you know what I'm saying? Building a relationship with God, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like my style is unorthodox because I could be in this car and listen to gospel music, real talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll push up, listen to gospel music.
Ain't too many people can do that.
Yeah, I'll do that and have done it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but back to what you were saying about,
work hard.
Yeah. Like, good morals and principles, you know what I'm saying? Good character. Being good humans, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't always make a lot of the best choices and best decisions in life that
none of us did.
Never reflected some of the principles that they instilled in me. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff I just did on my own, just like any other kid growing up.
Right.
Figuring life out as you go.
Right. So coming up in the household, you the only you have brothers and sisters?
I got a brother. It's me and Jamie. I had two. Well, I got on my father's side it's 7 of us. On my mom's side it's me and Jamie. So a lot of times when you hear me say my brother, I'm mostly referring to Jamie, but I even say my brother with Floyd. You get what I'm saying? So my brother with Jamie, my brother with Bam, brother with Scub.
Right. Okay. So during this time before you really got into cars, was it a car culture that stand out? Like right now, you like car culture.
So I was like in high school. I already had that. I had the race bug. My stepdad used to race. Bill used to race back then.
Yeah.
And I would go to the race. I would go out in the woods with him when they used to race in the woods. He used to tell me I couldn't get out the truck. I'm in middle school, elementary school. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, illegal racing. So his thing was, I take you with you, but you had to stay in the truck. So a lot of times I just have, would watch from the passenger seat of the truck. Got a little older, I was able to get out the truck. You know what I'm saying? And all his core friends raced. You know what I mean? So I kind of grew up with it already. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like.
So was you familiar with the car culture as far as not in the racing world? But we're gonna get to that. But like just fixing up cars. You familiar?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I would say so. This is another thing that I always want to say or put more light on down south.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because in the 9th and 10th grade, I wasn't going in the city. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I wasn't able to go in the city, and I ain't had the courage to go in the city.
Yeah.
I had the courage to stay at home, stay in Florida City, Naranja, Gould, Prime. You know what I'm saying? These are my stomping grounds right here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, our culture down south, I can tell,
And
I'm familiar with it.
So
from right here though.
So you say you remember before you got in the car, you remember the car culture.
Yeah.
During that time, what type of cars you can remember that was big? Because right now it's more all about
the vert.
donks, verts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember telling me and my brother just had a conversation a few weeks ago.
Right.
And I was telling him back then, to my recollection, like what I can remember, the photo.
That's right.
The photo.
Yeah. You right.
That's what I remember.
Yeah, you right.
And
your memory right.
The Cadillacs, you know what I'm saying?
That's like, right. That's right.
The Bonnevilles, you know,
that's right.
Like,
boy, that's right.
That's what I remember. Like, it was convertibles was like looked over.
Yeah, wasn't even fixing no convertible.
Yeah. So me and him just kind of really had a debate about that a few weeks ago. And I'm like, bruh, the car to have back then was the photo all glass.
Yeah.
No post.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was, to me, in my little era that I can remember.
Yeah.
That was the car to have.
You said the key word, no post.
Yeah.
That's right.
So that was before the whole convertible game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That was my little, that was like when I first started coming in. And of course you had a couple guys with some like G bodies and things of that nature, but that to me that OG, the hood legend, the hood trophy, photo, all glass, no post.
And so back then you can remember what was the extent of their bill, like how far they was getting into it. Like right now, you know, they got frame off all that. What was
I ain't gonna lie, I would say I was too young to really
pay attention like that.
Really see
right
what they did. But I know when I started actually having my own, I remember the key thing was finding a car with some clean insides.
Yeah.
Like OG, you want a grandma clean, granddaddy clean on the inside.
Right.
And then you go put your paint on it, get you some wheels, get you some music, and you top shelf.
Yeah.
The upper echelons was the ones that were going to New Year's. And,
You know
what I'm saying? Those were like the big dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
The tweed inside.
Yeah, tweed. That's right.
Those were the ones that were like top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? But if you just, it could have got by if you was just clean, no dents. You know what I'm saying? If you were just clean, it probably wasn't the shiniest car. But back then it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It was really the culture was really about having an old car.
That's right.
Bottom line, just having an old car.
And it don't even matter what particular car it was.
Nah.
Just cars.
Yeah, just having an old car.
So back then, was there any heavy hitters that you can remember that was in the car culture that stand out to you?
So again, like I say, I'm only gonna speak about what I know and who was like.
That's what I want you to speak on.
Superior in my eyes.
That's what I want you to speak on.
I ended up wanting one of these cars for two people, one person in particular though. A dude named Ben West.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever heard of him.
No.
He's from Homestead. He had one, he bought it with black. Just like that with black.
Yeah.
Burgundy inside. This when I was in high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He had one. He coming to Homestead Senior High, pulling up in a Monte Carlo SS. You know, as kids you play That's My Car. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So imagine going to school and one of your peers pulling up in That's My Car. That's the car I wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They really didn't even know what kind of car it was. When you used to pull out, it used to be like a car looked like a Batman car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it always had that sporty, mean look in the front.
Yeah.
I said, man, I wanted one of them. And then there was another dude named Reggie Riley. You know Riley.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Riley had one.
So the people you saying, these it's safe to say that these are the people that was heavy influential to you.
For me, yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah, like they was the one.
That was my next question, but you roll right into it.
Those people are like those two particular people is the people that really made me want a Monte Carlo per se for sure.
Right.
But just to name a couple other people, Ben West.
Yeah.
Oh, I said Ben West.
You said that.
Dwayne West's brother.
Yeah.
You had Head down south with the Cadillac.
Yeah.
Who else? Now, it's crazy. I had all these people names in my head before I got here.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes, boy.
Man, but people particularly from down south, though. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, all the McGee's, you know, all them that.
Yeah.
But hey, man, it's crazy. I can't even think.
So you knew Bo, you knew Sonny
Barnes. You got Bo. Yeah, see, like those people, those people from down south.
Yeah.
So them was like them. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, you don't know Pedro. Okay.
But those were like and my eyes was like upper echelon, you know, like the
Yeah.
boat,
Yeah.
Sally them, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like those people was like big dogs.
Yeah. 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 Okay. I'm trying to think of what's the name.
I'm
Hubert. You
missing.
know Hubert?
Yeah, I know who. I'm missing a lot. It's a lot of people that I'm missing
Yeah.
because my mind done went blank since we started recording. But I really had this that I want to, because my whole thing is, like I say, shine a light back on us down south in particular.
Yeah,
You know
because a lot of times they like to overlook us.
Yeah, they do. You know, I don't know if you remember one time, it was a while back when you first started, you was telling me about when you started to turn the corner jam motor and real horsepower. You was like, we had some horsepower down south.
Yeah, yeah, of
You know
course.
what I'm saying? And
of course.
It's a lot of people that I had in mind. I just went blank. But yeah, nevertheless, yeah, those people are some of the ones that.
What about Brock? Brock was it?
Why you put me in the blender?
I was just saying. I'm listening to you and Brock on the phone.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying? Kick your head off, I'm kick it in the bushes or whatever.
Yeah. So we used to have a saying. Well, because I used to be I'm still is a fan of Brock. You know what I'm saying? Let me just keep it out of the real because Brock has done his thing.
Shout out to Brock. Shout out to Riley, man.
Yeah. He has done his thing. As far as in the race coaching, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was once upon a time that he would really, really, really like that.
Right.
I ain't gonna say he what. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of people just ain't take the Brock, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he got a big personality, so either you like him or you don't. Ain't no in between. Ain't no
gray area.
You know what I'm saying? So, and right now he closer to I don't like him no more because how he be handling us.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Brock like that. And shout out to watching. You know what I'm saying? Because I that's one person that I miss. So if I had to say somebody that was superior in my area, because Watchy been doing this
forever,
as long as I can remember.
Forever.
As long as I'm talking about
shout
real
out to Malibu
drops,
Kid, man.
Real drops, real bronze, and
if you
like I said,
you hear him saying Watchy is Malibu Kid, y'all. For y'all who don't know.
Yeah. So but back to Brock. Brock, like I say, Brock one of the people was either you like him or you don't. And as of lately, because my brother getting his shine on, he don't really handle me like that. It's more so for my brother, but you got to know how I'm coming when you know what I'm saying, when it come to him. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody else that I'm real, you know what I mean, that I consider my brother.
Right.
But everybody know he grooving right now.
Now
he you know what I'm saying? He the wave right now. And you can't deny that. And if you deny it, you hate him.
Yeah.
And that's just calling it straight down the middle. Like,
I mean, before I even met him, man, they were saying this the baddest Jeep out in Florida.
Man, in my opinion, in the country.
Yeah.
Like that. Shout out to Turbo Joe, but I still don't feel like I don't feel like Turbo Joe is like this car. You know
don't think so?
When I say that, I'm talking about pound for pound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I race, so what I ain't gonna do is I ain't gonna address this car. You know what I'm saying? And to try to compare the two, but I think pound for pound, the way this car sits, it ain't a car in the country that can run with it. And that's just my opinion, and I like to gamble. You know what I'm saying?
So for you to say that pound for pound, no car like this, that mean a don't stand a chance. A street car don't.
It ain't happened yet.
A head up.
It ain't happened yet. It ain't happened yet. Dyke, listen, one thing I done learned too, especially in this new millennium, because back in the days, that's like I could tell you, Dyke, when we first started having a conversation, I say, Dyke, yeah, I've been knew of you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because your name had weight. Your name was ringing. Everybody, I mean, if anybody know anything about cars, just sue them all, then Dyke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you was in a car culture, you had to know you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So me being outside, moving around, I'm in the bushes just keeping it real. I ain't had nothing to be on the front street with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I might have pulled up and it was across the street, paying attention to when you came through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For sure.
Oh, that's Dyke right there.
For sure.
I didn't know you personally to say I had a relationship with you to say, oh, he this type of person. You
know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Outside the car culture, I ain't know nothing about you.
Right.
So I say all that to say this, like, this man car right here, hands down, bro. Hands down.
You stop that.
The baddest in the land.
So until somebody prove you wrong, this the baddest.
Man, so you see how you
Hey Flo, you hear him?
You see how you said?
He said until somebody prove it wrong, this the baddest.
Man, that's public records.
Yeah. They saying it.
That's public
Before I even met him, this is what they were saying. They say he the baddest. Street cop.
And so, you know, it's a gray area between cocky, arrogant, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, but the truth of the matter is, man, you can't deny facts.
But I'm hearing you, I mean, you ain't that far behind him.
Yeah, they say if you ain't first, you last.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you that like this. I'm down with the baddest.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm down with the baddest.
I like that.
I ain't got to win.
Yeah.
I go home and win it every night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to be the one come to the table with the steak.
Yeah.
My brother bringing the steak to the table. I'm eating.
Yeah.
And because a lot of niggas is ego driven and pride, you know, they allow pride to get the best on them. They won't sit down and have a steak.
Yeah. For sure.
Because they feel like they got to be the one saying that they the baddest car in the land.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
So let's get to it. What was your first car?
Man, I had a box Chevy. I got a box Chevy in the 7th or 8th grade. I bought it from Donk. Dude named Donk from down south.
Oh, okay.
Paid $750 for it. It was a 89 LS. And I came home one day, I told my mom, I said, man, Mom, I know a car that I want real bad. I'm in the 7th grade. 7th or 8th grade. I want to say 7th grade.
Yeah.
And my old girl basically told me, she was like, you do good at school, I'll get it for you.
Yeah.
I ain't struggle with school, I just struggle with doing right. You know what I'm saying? As far as, you know what I mean, staying in line and behaving myself.
Yeah.
You know
I struggle with both. I ain't gonna lie, boy.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't no scholar, but I'm saying though, like the schoolwork wasn't my issues. I just had a problem with talking.
Right.
You know, being a class clown, doing what I was supposed to do, being quiet when I was supposed to be quiet. But nevertheless, she told me if I handle my business in school, she'd get it for me. And after I did good for about 2 weeks, I told her, Mom, I've been doing good. Can I get the car? She ended up getting the car for me. And at that time, I want to say when I bought it, we were staying in Saga Bay.
Yeah.
We were staying in Saga Bay. Lakes by the Bay, not Saga Bay, Lakes by the Bay.
Yeah. That's where I stay at, yeah.
I got it from Homestead, got on the turnpike. I got in front of my mama. So you get on the exit 1, the first exit is Campbell Drive.
Yeah.
Before you go to Campbell Drive, that hill.
Right.
My mama say, when she came over here, she seen a cloud of smoke. So she was like, I hope this ain't that boy. Talking about me.
You had a motor in it?
Nah, it ain't had no motor. Yeah, it had a 305 in it.
Yeah.
And it was leaking oil.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
So a cloud of smoke behind me, and got on the turnpike and tried to go to the carpet with it. And by the time I get over that hill, all I heard was knock knock.
Yeah.
Motor had locked up. And I ain't have it 30 minutes. So that was my first car. My first legit, that's your car.
Yeah.
That car there. And
what came after that?
I got a little Saturn to go to high school with.
Yeah.
In between that, my brother had a money car. My brother actually had a Cutlass. It was nose diving.
Yeah.
You know how it is when them shots fly in the front?
Yeah.
He had that. And a lot of cars that I had, they really weren't even my car. It was my brother's car.
Oh, okay.
To be honest with you, a lot of people
probably know that though.
Yeah, because I was the one that would get in on the driver.
Right.
And but yeah, I probably had about, I don't even know how many Monte Carlos I had, but half of them was my brother's.
Yeah.
So, you know, Floyd said he had 13. That was a little exaggerated. You know what I'm saying? It was probably about 8.
Yeah.
And
still a lot.
But 4 of them was about mine. 3 or 4 of them was mine. The other half was
around what age you were playing what?
I was in high school, man. I was in before I even dropped out of high school, matter of fact.
Oh, okay.
So I dropped out in the 10th grade, so I know I had one. 10th grade. Dropped out. I had one. My brother got one. I had that one. Got another one. Now again, though, these were just cars that you would find that would have clean interior in them. Didn't need no body work. You know what I'm saying? Like, back then, that's when you wanted leather tires. Now, if you couldn't afford no wheels, you just had to have the Chevrolet Riders with some leather tires. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was our thing.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I had a whole bunch of them like that. Like I said, it was half of my brothers.
So, I want to get into, because just like Eddie, you known for driving, you known for horsepower, you know for racing. So, when you really start getting into horsepower and driving horsepower?
My first, man, I want to say, Omar was my first fast car. Omar with the Regal.
And that's when I met you.
Yeah, Omar with the Regal. That was my first. Everything else I had was, so back in the days, horsepower is totally different too, though.
Yeah.
Kind of wanted to tap on that. You know, back then, a lot of people thought they had a lot of horsepower. They had a number 300-400 horsepower.
Yeah.
I'm talking
about like a lot back then.
Because it was a lot back then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
right.
A lot of people were saying that they, but even back then, we didn't even talk about horsepower numbers. We didn't talk about. We would say a car running.
Yeah.
He got that funk in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We didn't get caught up in the numbers.
We never said a number.
Never.
Back in the days, you never heard 3, 4, 5, 6.
And you know what? It's crazy
9,
you saying that. And thinking back, you're right. We never spoke that language.
Ever. It was always either he.
If you had a choppy car and you was able to spin out, boy, you running. That's right.
Gear.
That's right. That's right.
Converter and gear.
You right, Josh.
And if it was choppy,
yeah,
you scared the world.
Yeah. You ain't lying.
That's what it was. It was never really so much.
Nowadays they get caught up in the 800 horses, 900 horses.
A numbers game.
Yeah.
So back then, like I said, so it wasn't Omar. I don't know what kind of horsepower he made, but I could just, now that I've become a little bit of kind of got a little knowledge with the cars. You know what I'm saying? I think, man, we ain't had number 300 horsepower back then.
You think that what that was?
300-400 maybe. Yeah.
Damn, but that really looked fast then, boy. I remember seeing that car like, that car fast.
I just know, like I said, I started playing after that. When I started actually getting into racing and learning numbers, man, ain't no way it was more nothing crazy more than that.
Right.
You had a handful of people that probably made 500-600 horsepower. Might be.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And like, if you name a couple, I'm gonna tell you, yeah, no. Like, no, I don't think so.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Back then, you had right here speed, just jam it, and if it got loose, you were running.
Yeah.
We didn't know if it was really running out there. You know what I'm saying? It was just get it from here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even when you think about the turn the corner jam motors back then, you know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't really tell, in my opinion, you couldn't tell but a handful, like, a real small handful of cars that you be like, oh, no, he different.
Yeah.
Like, he real different. You get what I'm saying? Like, Joe Brown with that Donk.
Yeah,
Joe Brown Donk.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was different.
Quincy,
he was different.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
T-Mark,
he was different.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, we wasn't faster than them either, to be honest with you. Like, we know they made more power than us.
Yeah.
The car just worked. Our car just worked. So, they be in a dogfight trying to get back.
You can remember the first time you seen Murph Vert on East Coast Rider?
Yeah. That was different. That was real different for back then. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
That's so. There's certain cars that you got to think about it. You got to remember, we had to have a motor. That was the thing. Like,
mandatory.
You got to get
mandatory.
It's got to talk. It's got to say something.
Mandatory.
You get what I'm saying? Whether if it's running or not, it's got to at least sound like it's running.
Yeah.
So everybody really had a little motor.
Yeah.
Quote unquote. Yeah. It was just some cars was like Maurice, the box Chevy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and when, like I said, when I think about it, comparing it to what I know now, it really wasn't a lot. It worked.
Yeah.
But it was, I guess it was a lot for back then, because we didn't have, not that, because we ran on motor for the most part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The real deal guys that was really into races, they sprayed.
Yeah.
But just hanging out, most of the times it was just motor car. And
Yeah.
then as I got a little older, a little wise, I found out they had the sneaky peeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But it was only a handful of them guys doing that.
Yeah. So when it comes to the game, right, we all know it's basically all about don'ts.
Mm-mm.
No. I'm talking about it's not all about don't. But what I'm saying, as a whole, in the car club, is really what people caught up on these don'ts.
That's not true.
You don't think so?
I'm well traveled, Dyke.
No. But wait a minute.
I know,
I'm talking about in Miami.
Go ahead. I know.
In Miami, we
Yeah.
caught up on. Now, when you go outside, it ain't like that.
It's not like that in Miami. It's the ones that's talking. That's why it's important to have people like you.
Right.
Because the people that got platforms, the people that got a loud voice, the ones that everybody listening to, get stuck on what them 3, 4, 5, 6 different people saying.
But wait a minute. Now look. Right now, if we was to go have a jam or a car show, majority of the cars that you gonna see in Miami is don'ts. Show up.
Well, so I don't agree.
You know what you just said earlier? You said back then, and I agree with you. You were saying it was more about photos,
Right.
Cadillacs. It's not really like that right now.
Well, that's because the light is being shined. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I would agree with what you're saying.
You got. I tell you what. The next big car show, pay attention. But you got to look for it though.
Yeah.
Your perception is like that because it's distorted in that way. When the cameras come out, or what's highlighted, it's always gonna be a donk. Now, granted, this the donk capital. I will say that. I will say, Dade County, South Florida is a donk capital. I won't.
But that goes back to what I'm saying initially. Why is it being highlighted? It's being highlighted is because that's the narrative that's being pushed at
with the voices though. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when I look, when I was coming up, you said it. Photos. There was about 98s, Delta 88s, right. Regals, Cutlass, whatever. Do people still have them now? Yeah, but not like they got don't. So my question to you was,
you think you think right now there's more don'ts than there is any other cars
in Miami?
Yeah,
I think so.
Pay attention tomorrow.
Yeah,
and Saturday.
Yeah. But you know why? You know why that may change? Because I got on my platform and I said, listen.
What minus that? Subtract that. What you did was,
I said I want cars.
Absolutely, you did that. You didn't make it about one specific car.
Right.
As far as the don'ts, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
All the way down to the people that ain't got big motors. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a car head,
that's right.
Come outside.
That's right.
But that's because people don't even realize what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? The ones that do got the voice, not saying that they ain't supposed to push what they got going on. Like how I put, like I'm a Monte Carlo. I love Monte Carlo, so of course my first vote gonna be a G body, a Monte Carlo.
Right.
But I never say a Regal or a Cutlass ain't like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I just had to pick, is that? And I'm not.
That's right.
I'm not gonna take no light off the car behind me if it's a Regal.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
But a lot of times, that's what's happening.
That's right.
A lot of times, if it is a G body behind that donk, they focus on the donk. You might get a glimpse of it.
That's right.
But it ain't gonna be highlighted. But it could be because, you know what I'm saying, it's the donk capital.
Now I'm gonna tell you something. Now that's part of the reason why there's many different reasons why I created my platform. Many different reasons. That's one of the reasons. When people hear me say deep range lifestyle gonna change the narrative, I'm not really beating on my chest. What I'm saying is I want to change the narrative where people just appreciate cars.
Yeah, for sure.
When we throw this event on Saturday, bro, I want to see I want to see Parasine, Bonnevilles. I want to see them.
Anything on 4-wheel.
If it's fixed up,
especially if it got a tag over
that's
30
right.
years old.
I want to see it, bro.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
And that's why I say I'm trying my best to change the narrative where everybody just caught up on donks, man.
And don't get it twisted now. I love convertibles too.
Me
you know
too. That's my first love.
I love the convertible. You know what I mean? But I feel like I'm wrong for saying I feel like because you gave me a little game on that.
Yeah. You ain't wrong.
That, but
gotta practice.
I don't believe.
That's right.
I don't believe it should be just about the donk.
I agree.
I
agree.
Not saying that they shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, dim their light in it.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is turn the light on the car
that's right.
behind them.
I agree.
It. You know what I mean? And
I agree.
I feel like the city will, the culture.
When me and your brother, Floyd, when we did our thing in this car, when we broke the internet, there was a couple of people saying, at the end of the day, it's a money car, it ain't a donk. And I'm like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they've been conditioned like that.
I know that, but you see what I'm saying, bro?
Or it might be their favorite car. You know what I'm saying? You can't knock it.
Donk is my favorite car.
Yeah,
but I can appreciate everything else too.
Yeah.
I can appreciate my daddy 55 Chevy Bel Air. I can appreciate cars, bro. Look at Bo car. That's 69 or 70. Yeah. I appreciate cars, man. Cars.
Yeah, for sure.
You see what I'm saying? So, my next question. Do you think LS is better than traditional small block, big blocks? Your eyebrow went up.
I don't even think. I know.
You know.
There's
you snap that.
There's no comparison.
Man, boy, you finna call the problem, boy.
Because the people that's doing their homework, the people that's now, unless you're going to talking about something crazy.
Yeah.
But for what we got going on, it ain't no comparison. It ain't no comparison.
What you just did to watch your car and how you were driving your car and what Clean Living did to this car, might say, boy, if that was a traditional, boy, you probably had to adjust the mar, all type of stuff probably would have went on. Basically what he's saying, them LS could take a real beating.
Yeah, I mean, if you know the design of an LS, if you compare the two designs of the motors, and they're totally different. One is more bulletproof. The LS is from General Motors is better. You can't beat technology, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the reality of it all. Like, it's kind of like doing body work back in the 90s compared to what it is now.
Right.
I'm sure they got a better body filler from.
For an example, back in the days to pull out a dent in these cars, they used to drill a hole, put a screw. Now they have a stud welder that just go right there to it and pull it out.
Yeah. So you just can't beat technology.
That's right.
It's just evolving.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Do your own homework, your own research, and go at your move.
So if a person wants street and script,
man,
reliable, where they can ride to Palm Beach and back,
man,
LS.
Listen. I had a spark plug wire burn off as soon as we pull out the driveway, and I had a belt pop. All of which could happen in any car, right? I done had this motor in my car 3.5 years, and I ain't never done nothing but an oil change. And I done sprayed it, raced it up and down the track. It's been this 3.5 years old. I ain't done nothing to it. The motor been in the car for 3.5 years.
And you get down on that car.
You see how I drive it?
Yeah, you drive it, boy.
Man, listen, either it's gonna do one or two things for the go, or it's gonna tell.
Right.
But I ain't had nothing come from the bottom of it yet. You know what I'm saying? Only problem I done had was belts.
Yeah.
Belts that's the first wire that done burnt on me in 3.5 years.
And that's because it was touching the header.
That's because it just fell down and hit the header.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think it was my fault going over the car trying to make sure that I'm on point. You know what I'm saying? Changing the plug, which I don't even change plugs like that. I don't change the plugs like the average car head do.
So they saying when it comes to racing, it's better to build an all-out big block than an LS. I'm hearing certain people say that. What you got to say? What your thoughts is on that when it comes to racing?
Well, so I mean, so what you gonna spend to build either one of those motors, I probably would go with a big block.
Yeah.
I'm talking about when you say all out now, that's different.
Yeah.
But when you start talking about longevity,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
LS.
Reliability,
LS.
1,000, 1,500 horsepower. You got these guys driving around with 1,000 to 1,500 horsepower
With AC.
with AC.
That's crazy.
So
you can't really do that to a traditional.
I mean, I ain't seen
you
it done.
can, but
who you know riding around?
This motor right here, 468 was in my daddy built that. My daddy built all the motors. Man, we tried to put AC on there. We put it, but
got hot. Quick.
It was hard to keep it cool.
Yeah.
It was hard to keep it cool, bro.
Unless you just can't. Like I said, in my opinion, you can't beat the durability, the longevity. You know what I'm saying? The lifespan on the motor, like you just can't. You can't. In my opinion, and this is my first LS.
Right. Okay.
And I was against him. You know who actually turned me on to LS?
Who that?
Watch it.
Malibu Kid, y'all.
Yeah, my bad. Malibu
No, it's cool. I just want to let them know.
We black boy that was supposed to be here. He was dealing with how he got the name Malibu Kid. He had that Malibu, the world known Malibu.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Rose? What do you call it?
Rose Gold?
It was Rose Gold, but he called the car. He named it something.
I don't know what he called it.
He named it something. I can't remember the name of it, and it was something Rose something. But he had that car and he had an LS in it. I kept telling, I said, Chuck, you ain't got nothing. I don't care what all that about you.
All y'all call each other Chuck.
If I say Chuck to you, you know I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
But that's our circle.
Yeah. I know.
Like, it's just one of them things. But nevertheless,
so he turned you on to you first LS.
Well, he didn't turn me on. He had one.
Yeah.
I was against him. Shout out to Rick, Strictly Business, because that was his man.
Yeah.
Still his man. But I say, whenever you get it right, you let me know. I'm gonna put Black Boy on your ass.
Yeah.
And one weekend, we finally got it. He kept saying, I'm gonna get you. I like, watch, you don't want to stunt. You don't want to race. You know what I'm saying? You just want to stunt. So I really ain't even take him serious. And then finally, we ended up locking it in. And we ended up going to the track. We were going to run at the track. We made a shape, buckled the quarter panels on Seymour car.
Yeah.
They made a shape and went straight down Broadway. And we're rolling. I looked at Seymour, I say, we don't want that smoke.
Yeah.
Walked over there to watch it. And Rick was sitting in the car. I shook Rick's hand. And I think we locked in like $100 or $1,000, something like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't a whole lot of money. I went in my pocket, gave him $100. Then we did a verbal lock in.
Yeah.
We didn't put no money up. We just did a verbal lock in. I gave him the $100 bill. I said, boy, y'all too much for it.
Yeah.
Rick told me, what you mean? Like, nah, boy, y'all too much. And they went and got into a shootout. They came to run us. They ended up getting in the shootout. If I ain't mistaken, they went all the way to the finals with a street car.
Yeah.
Racing race cars. And it was right after that day there made me a believer. Because they were going laps.
Right.
And then I seen some of the cars they ran with, for them to even be in the paint, let alone winning.
Yeah.
They went to I want to say the finals, if I ain't mistaken.
Yeah.
I see. Well, LS is different.
Yeah.
So what that is, man? What's in there? You know what I'm saying? I told y'all gonna get you.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't get me. I ducked that one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, that was my first encounter with the LS. I had already seen them. You know, back then Elias had one.
Right, in that box.
Yeah. Boscalade.
Yeah. That's right.
But I never had got, close to it.
Yeah.
So watching was really like my first car to get next to actually, I can actually go up on it and look and not feel like nobody feeling no type of way about me watching it or looking at it.
Yeah.
And that's when I said then, I say, LS the way to go.
Yeah. So we all know everybody caught up on LS. Would you say, whether it's in the G body, Donk, if you want to be considered top dog, shooting deep range, illin', You need a LS?
Nah.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Now, I would just say money spent for what you gonna spend to do that. You can do this.
Right.
And why not evolve? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Why not get with the technology? You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it's here for us to use it. Why not use it? But
Right.
it's some guys with some conventional. You know what I mean? Big blocks and small blocks. That's nice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't knock them. It's just now that I've actually got my first real taste on them, I never go that route again. Just because like I say, just the logistics of knowing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what's better or what's worse. You know what I'm saying? Like I just wouldn't do it for that reason.
Right.
But you don't gotta have an LS to be illin, in my opinion.
Okay.
Nah. You know what I mean? And it's subjective.
Yeah, it is subjective. Everything is subjective.
And the biggest thing is, with this whole car culture, I feel like we're allowing a certain group of people to make the rules.
Yeah. It is happening. Yeah.
And whether we know it or not, or they know it or not, we becoming followers.
Yeah.
Because if Dyke don't like mustard on his hot dog,
Yeah.
and Dyke said out loud, and I like mustard on my hot dog, and I respect your opinion or value your opinion or look up to you, whatever it may be.
Right.
Now I ain't putting mustard on my hot dog because Dyke no more.
Yeah. But that's happening.
And that's happening in the car culture.
That's happening. So when it comes to the car culture, is there anything like if you had the power in the world that you had the power to change something in the car culture, what are some of the things or something that you don't like that you would change in our car culture if you had the power to do it?
Ego, bro.
Ego.
Yeah. So
elaborate.
Let me take that back. I wouldn't change a thing. To be honest with you.
Nothing?
If we couldn't go back to how it used to be when I was a kid growing up. So if I had to change something, it couldn't be something in particular. You know what I'm saying? I would have to we have to erase the whole board, start all over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I need a new canvas to start on.
Right.
So if you saying just change something, I couldn't just change one thing. To me, if I could have the power to change, it would go back to how it just once was.
Yeah.
Back then, like I said, it didn't matter who you was, bro. You could be literally, and I'm telling you, we would do it. We come from exit 1.
Right.
We'll ride down US 1, cut through Attapata.
Right.
What's the road? Is that Attapata? Which one going east before it come back north? That's Attapata going north.
Yeah.
Is it Modella Drive? Not Modella.
Moody Drive.
Come down Moody, come up Attapata. That gas station on the right when you get in Gould, it's 2 on. The first one,
yeah.
I think it's a Marathon.
I think West Star.
That was West Star.
Yeah.
No, the West Star is the second one, ain't it? If you're going north, if you're coming up.
West Star is right there by Walmart.
Yeah, so that's past on Gould's Park.
Oh, you talking about Gould Park?
Yeah, if you're coming up Attapata.
Yeah. Oh, if you're coming up Attapata.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's a Valero.
Nevertheless,
Sonico.
It's a gas station.
Yeah,
the first gas station.
Yeah.
Before, if you try to go down like Tranger Park.
Yeah.
The first.
Yeah.
We used to stop at that gas station. Get back on Attapata, go up to the very next gas station, which is I think that's 216.
Yeah.
Go to the very next gas station, and we might catch 2 or 3 cars. They might be from Gould. Where y'all boys going? We just riding up.
Your story the same thing like my story.
Listen, no destination.
Yeah.
Where you going? Riding up.
Yeah.
Where's
everybody
up?
just sliding.
Up.
Yeah.
North.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know where we going.
Yeah.
And literally, get up. We would come through. All right, we coming through Gould's. We get on US 1, come through Perrine.
Yeah.
Catch somebody at this gas station right down the street.
Yeah. Sliding.
Come on, you know what I'm saying? Go through the heights.
Yeah.
You might catch 3 more. Before you know
Good
it,
old
might
days.
be a lineup. You might have 40, 50 cars.
That's
like
right.
literally.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it might be, of course, you know what I'm saying? 30 of the cars you might not look twice at.
Yeah.
But the people that weren't top dogs, you know what I'm saying, big dogs, y'all ain't frying up on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get in line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get in line. Let's
Yeah.
ride.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that was my experience. You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't feel like I couldn't ride because I wasn't on sixes or backs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, y'all stunning on the other niggas with backs.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Y'all stunning on everybody else that had the candy. I mean, that was my experience. You get what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't. I mean, it was a couple. You know, when you had the people that was talking like they were like that or wasn't like that.
Yeah.
But the ones that would just naturally fall in line.
Yeah.
Man, let's get in line. Let's ride.
So basically, what you don't like is that people usually nowadays people do not have their own way of thinking. There's too much followers.
Man, listen, there's so much value, and I've grown to learn this because I done had one of my partners kind of pull this into me since I've been in Atlanta. Shout out to John Wick. He would tell me like, "Hey, bro, you got a strong influence,
Right?
car world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this don't mean nothing to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, of course, I love the cars. This is what I love in my hobby.
Yeah.
But it's like a light switch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care who you is. I don't care. I might appreciate your car, but if I don't like you, I can say I don't like you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But I'm not moved behind a car or a person that has any materialistic items or,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like making them feel like I don't feel like they're superior.
Yeah.
Because they may have something that I even desire to have or don't have. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. A lot of times people just giving people power, bro.
Yeah.
All the time. Regular ass cars, bro.
All the time. All the time.
Like, and it baffles me for real. Like, this be like seeing it be like people really exalting these people because, and it happened to me. You know what I'm saying? And the one like it's been several people I done met that I done shook hands. They be like, "Hey, bro, I like your car, whatever." And it's been a couple times I got on the phone. I told Clem, I'm like, "Hey, bro, I can't believe." And this ain't no disrespect to nobody. I actually like them people better than the ones that won't say nothing because they can verbally say, "Man, I appreciate your car."
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like these
they do. We had a little technical difficulties, man, but now we back. So picked off where we left off at. So basically you was telling me you were surprised. You were telling Floyd when people call you and or tell you, come up to you or something you were saying.
About how random people will walk up and just be like, "I follow you. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate the bill, the car.
Yeah.
Like what you're doing." You know, back in the days, you know, like we didn't get that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If they ain't know you, they ain't say nothing to you.
Yeah.
So the fact that now that people actually do walk up and be like, "Man, we appreciate the bill, we appreciate the car. You know what I'm saying? We like what you're doing, we like how you putting on, like the stunting and all that stuff like that." Like,
right.
I do appreciate that part of the game. Like, and that ain't about edifying a person and nothing like that. That's just simply giving somebody their flowers. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense.
For sure.
So I do appreciate that part of it.
So what are some of the things, because we just talked about some of the things you don't like, but you merged into one thing you like. When it comes to the culture, is there anything that you can honestly say you sit back and be like, I like this in the culture?
The cars, man. See, I appreciate all the cars.
Yeah.
From the donks to the G bodies, A body, B body, C body, D body, all of them. You get what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate cars for their essence. You get what I'm saying? Like, I remember when Floyd got the Cadillac, and I was like, boy, that ain't it.
Yeah.
And as he finished putting it together, I was like, all right, I can dig it. You know what I'm saying? I feel it, but and then as soon as you put that mayonnaise and mustard on them, I say, boy, you zip the game up with that one.
Walk it up.
You get what I'm saying? And I appreciated the entire car for everything that, you know, it brought. You know what I'm saying? Versus just looking for horsepower, looking for, you know, that coupe sport look. You know what I'm saying? Went from horsepower, that coupe sport look, to granddaddy smooth on Sunday.
Right.
Kangos and bucket hats. You know what I'm saying? Like the other side of car culture. Like, it ain't just necessarily, you know, a motor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't just get down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just appreciating old car itself.
Yeah. So when it comes to the culture, there's something that, for lack of better terms, I'm gonna say that I don't like. And
What you don't like?
and what it is that people throw around the word legend when it comes to fixing up cars. You know what I'm saying? They'll say, oh, this dude is a legend, that dude is a legend, right? What do you think a person would have to achieve in the car culture with fixing up car, no matter what car it is, candy paint, whatever, in order to be deemed a legend? What are some of the things you think a person will have to do in order to have that title to say that they're a legend? Or for people to call them a legend in the car world?
In the car world.
Because see, let me tell you what I do. I take the analogy of Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's a legend.
Right.
Now I transfer that over. Think about everything Michael Jordan have achieved. All the things he have done.
So in that perspective, yeah, for sure. In that perspective, for me,
yeah,
my era and the people that was tangible for me, touch, feel, smell, you know, those people, watching.
Yeah, okay.
Watching. And then I'm talking about like rubbing elbows with, you know what I'm saying, watching. Then right outside that circle, you know, Bloopy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like down south.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna talk. That's all I'm gonna talk about is what I actually know.
Right. And that's all you can do.
You know what I'm saying? Not what I know of
or what you heard.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What I seen.
I like that.
Hands down, watching by a landslide.
Yeah.
I'm talking about not even close.
Right.
So he would be my Michael Jordan just because I seen him do it. I seen his interview.
Right.
Man, he forgot half of his cars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we talking about and has done it on in the touch of a sensitive subject about the donks. I know for a fact Watcher could have had several donks.
Yeah, for sure.
And I ain't talking about just because we could look back and look and see he had 90 cars. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know personally he middleman several donks that he could have said, let me get this.
Right.
So literally by choice, he chose not to have a donk. But just to answer that question, for me is watching, then Bloopy from the outskirts. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as down south.
So my next question was that you just answered, is there any legends to you? But you just answered that. But my question initially, I think you kind of veered away or emerged by just, we talking. What do you think a person would have to do? What are some of the things a person would have to achieve in order to be deemed a legend to you?
Evolving.
Okay.
Right. Staying with
the times.
The times. You
That's
know what I'm saying?
Like, that's right. Each era.
Stand up. Yeah.
That's right.
Like I remember watching was the first person I personally know to have a 3-piece wheel.
Right.
And I'm talking about had them for a good little time before anybody else had them that I had seen. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? Like, stand in tune to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Evolving.
So basically, if you ain't had no hiccup, like as far as going to prison, if you was out here staying with the times.
Yeah, staying with the era. And then, like I said, he had, like Jordan, multiple rings.
Yeah, that's right.
The man had multiple drops.
That's right.
Someone was.
I like how you. That's right.
Someone was like, all right, that's a nice car, and then someone like that. He liked that.
Right.
But he never went a time when he wasn't popular.
Right.
If Watchy was free, he was relevant.
Right.
In the car culture. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to these cars, like when Watchy was outside and Watchy was out, he definitely had a Bron, without a shadow of a doubt. But sometimes 2 or 3 of them.
Right.
Options. Yeah. So yeah, I mean and I don't like to call or say somebody would be legendary, you know what I'm saying? But he definitely somebody you're gonna remember.
So my mindset on this, and shout out to Deep, because Deep gave me a phone call. He was like, Guy, I love your interviews. In my opinion, you're doing well, but I think you need to elaborate on what's a legend to you, to me. So I said, okay, I'm gonna implement that. So I would think that first and foremost, like you said, being with the times. And I think you have to be somewhere like a trendsetter.
Watchy did that.
Yeah, no, I ain't taking them for watching. No, I'm just giving.
I'm saying,
because Deep would like
for
give
sure.
your opinion, right? So I'm just saying it. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So trendsetter, being with the times.
Yeah, check the box. Yeah,
you feel me? Making impact.
Watchy did that.
You know what I'm saying? When you came through, there's certain things that you did that's embedded in people's minds.
Man, how can you forget when Watchy look at you?
Yeah.
His eyes get big.
Yeah.
Now he throw his wrists up.
Yeah.
He grabbed the wheel. He give you that stupid ass look. And you know what time? It's game time.
Because I think that like a person could build a car and it could be a hit and it made a real impact. And that car left an impression on people. Now that car can be legendary, but that don't mean that the driver is a legend.
For sure.
A person can come through and do something off the chain. That moment can be legendary.
For sure.
So I think that people is intertwining the way certain people make them feel and just saying they are legend. People not separating it. You get what I'm saying?
mean, it's kind of like to be a legend. You got to check all of. That's why as you were saying it, I was saying watch it, check that box.
Right.
Because Watchy has had those moments.
Right.
Watchy has had those hits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Watchy had the personality and the persona.
Yeah.
That aura. You know what I'm saying? His character. You know what I'm saying? From minus the car, he give you the look. That's even if you're in a box Chevy or a Cadillac.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether if you're in the G body with some power or the convertible with no power.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's certain things that he has carried from car to car.
Right.
That you can't deny.
Can't deny it. So when it comes to the culture, you know, right now they got every bolt, every screw frame off from the rooter to the tutor from top to bottom, right? Do you think in order to be shooting deep range or to be illin', a person will have to have changed every bolt, every screw, frame off from the rooter to the tutor? Like how, I don't know if you're familiar with Big Key Steve, Flacco, Downtown Bobby Brown. Do you think a person would have to go to that extent in order to be considered elite in the car culture?
That's subjective, right? In my opinion, that's subjective.
Yeah, everything is subjective.
From each individual, right?
Right.
Because what I may feel as superior, you may deem as void. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, I personally now has always been into motor horsepower.
Yeah.
And this ain't no knock to nobody or nobody that ain't got none, but just saying like I'm trying to make sure I say this right so I don't offend nobody.
Yeah.
How I view it is different from everybody else.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can say it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, but without a shadow of a doubt, though, you can't deny, like I said, certain things like when you got somebody that Jordan, he there before everybody else. Jordan, he there after everybody else gone. So when you got a car that done came off the frame, he done did a little bit more than what I done did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I changed body bushing.
Yeah.
I can tell you I came off the frame because technically you gotta come off the frame to change the body bushing.
Yeah.
But then you got a guy that done powder coated.
Yeah. Yeah.
A guy that done changed literally every bolt from, you know what I'm saying, a hardened screw to a gold screw.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's levels for sure. I would agree that it's levels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then typically those cars, they ain't outside like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, obviously now, you know, there's some guys that's off frame that got every bolt, every screw they outside, but I'm talking about they got to be mindful how they drive.
Yeah.
They got to be mindful where they go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I drive mine in the rain. Don't think twice about it.
Right.
Not saying that they don't, but I mean, a wise man to be wise with their possessions. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Would you say it's a wise thing to drive all gold plated cars through the rain?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So again, I think it's more levels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but definitely off frame versus an on car that ain't never been off the frame. It's just two different levels, bro.
Right. Okay. So I interviewed a dude, and when I interviewed him, the car that he bagged in here was his first build.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before he came, I was telling certain.
And it's my first drop.
I was telling certain individuals. Okay, I was telling certain individuals he was coming. Certain people know him. They were making statements like, "So what you interviewing him for? What do he have to say? That's his first build, right?" I had a problem with that, but I'm gonna ask you: do you think just because a person like you, that's your first build, right? You don't think a person? Do you think a person still should have the right to have his opinion on the game, or to be interviewed, or he shouldn't be interviewed because he only had one drop? Like he shouldn't have nothing to say because he only had one drop? Because in essence, what they're saying, the flip side of it is, in order to have an opinion on this game, you have to have multiple drops. Do you agree with that?
I'm gonna use this analogy.
You understand the question, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, from a individual having one drop, one brawn,
Yeah.
versus somebody that's had several.
Right.
Right. Jordan went to college.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
LeBron didn't. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Or he went straight to the league.
Straight to the league.
Okay.
You get where I'm going with that?
Yeah.
So impact is impact.
That's right.
Whether if it's so.
That's
again,
right.
I only got one.
That's right.
This is my first. I would call it top to bottom in my eyes. You get what I'm saying?
That's right.
And I've had several of them, but this is the most impactful one.
Right.
That has went viral.
That's right.
Nobody ain't never know about the ones that I had. That 350 Vortex that I got from Tour.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, the locals might have remembered me. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
That one I wouldn't call that an impact. That was a local impact. But when you talk about a national impact, like how these cars going from Cali to New York to Chicago, Texas, Florida, Georgia, Mississippi. I'm talking about nationally known. You can't deny impact. So if it's like that, it's like that.
And you should have. You got the right to give your opinion.
Man, why not?
Let me tell you something. What better contribution that you can give to the culture other than inspiring another man? Let me tell you something. This your first build.
Yeah, yeah.
When we went out there, what happened to your spark plug? I guarantee you there would be somebody on the sideline that say, "Boy, I want to get me a Monte Carlo and come through and smash like Josh did."
Man, I was inspired. Listen, whether we know it or not, or whether we say it or not, bro, we all are inspired or motivated through the actions of others.
That's right.
I don't care what nobody says.
That's right.
We all are followers in some shape, form, or fashion.
That's right.
We could say we not, but I don't care who you is, you follow something.
Of course.
You know
something influence you.
Something is going to influence you.
That's right. That's right.
Regardless of who you are.
That's right.
Other than that, you'll be in a box.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I just said, I was inspired by Ben West and Riley. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what made me want the Batman car. That's what I called it back then, because I didn't know it was a Chevy Monte Carlo.
Right.
I was that naive and that, you know what I'm saying, that dumb to the car world. I just wanted the Batman car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm far from a follower. I don't care what you say. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I will say I was influenced.
That's right.
By those people.
I'm influenced all the time.
So it's, I mean, however you choose to look at it, you know what I'm saying, chew it up and swallow it. Man, we all like something that somebody else got.
And I'm gonna tell you something while we record. Clean living first. Now you. I'm already is a humanitarian. I like to help people. Y'all influence me to go even harder.
You
know why?
Juice, bro.
But let me tell you why. I look at how it's running late, but you still here wanting to get this done to support me.
Man, I can't.
Just like Clean You Living did. Yeah. But that's unheard of. Well, you don't usually see that. So by you showing that to me, Guess what you're doing to me? In my mind, right, you already like that, but now you influence me to go even harder to try to help the next man too. Clean living, sleeping. Man, we gonna get it done. Right, we got the hood up, cut the camera on. We gonna get all this on footage, all for deep range.
Yeah,
so you influencing me to go harder to help another man.
Be completely transparent, bro, and honest.
Yeah.
I got a partner that I hold dearly to me, right? And he just had a oops and a maybe. You get what I'm saying? And I told him recently that the people need to hear this, bro.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because so many people are paying attention to the household names. I'm gonna just say that. You get what I'm saying? Like, and they program look perfect. They don't look like they having oops, uh-ohs. You get what I'm saying? Like, even clean. You get what I'm saying? Like his program, and again, you know what I'm saying? You got two different type of people. Like I'm one of the dudes, I get out there and turn my own wrenches. And that might be some of my problem too. You get what I'm saying? Whereas the clean going to get a professional, and you see he ain't having many oops. You get what I'm saying? Like his is running like a well-oiled sewing machine. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I say that to say this, man. You got people that don't show the whole picture. Don't show that a fuse can stop this car from cranking up.
Right.
Won't show that, man, they ran out of gas because their gas hand don't work.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because they ego driven, pride driven.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They trying to paint the perfect picture. Where when you can show that imperfection, and it is the perfect picture, because it's a million people out there that ain't even got one of these regular ass cars. You get what I'm saying? That's looking to be where you at with all the headaches and problems you having.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So people need to hear that, bro. People need to see. That's why I said to you guys, I say, man, I ain't hiding nothing. Yeah. I had a problem, you know, and guess what? It's gonna be some people in the comments that come with the game.
Yeah. Come along with it.
They come with the game. They gonna say, man, look, always had a problem. Look, you know, they gonna have something to say, and they don't even know me.
Yeah.
And one of the main ways I know you don't know because how you address me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, you know what I mean? Like, these are old cars, bro.
Yeah.
And if they weren't meant to be fixed or broken, they only sell you one. They wouldn't sell you two.
Yeah. Yeah. So when it comes to the culture, the internet, you think the internet helped the culture or hurt the culture? Social media.
That's like a double-edged sword, in my opinion, because it has got us exposure. It has, just like how I seen on one of your interviews, you said, like, back in the days, you had to really be outside.
Yeah.
So, like, nowadays, the media gonna push you out there.
Yeah.
Good, bad, and different. You get what I'm saying? Right. So, a lot of leg work don't have to be, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to put in the leg work now.
Yeah.
So the media has helped that, and if you smart, the new wave is the virtual money.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Going virtual.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I wouldn't say it helped or hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's about just evolving.
Yeah. I think it did both.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I think you got to evolve, because there are things like we've had conversation where you'll tell me, you say, boy, I don't like that.
Yeah.
But it come with that.
Yeah.
You can't have the good without the bad.
Without the bad, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's a balance in that. So learning how to be able to balance the both of them, the good and the bad.
Yeah. What your thoughts is on Trick Daddy is responsible for taking the donk culture globally through his music?
Without a doubt.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Without a doubt. I don't even think that shouldn't even be one of your questions, man. Especially if you're interviewing anybody from out of Dade County.
But see, I asked that purposely because I want to play a part of, not saying his name dying off because it ain't, but Me personally, I don't think Trick get the
recognition.
I don't think he get the flowers he deserves.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
And we just I'm not,
Because he contributed a lot to the Donk game.
So hold on, let's park right there for a second. So to say, and Trick is just one individual, right? And we can't deny the influence and impact that he, you know what I'm saying, he contributed and brought to the game.
Yeah.
But there's so many other people, bro, that don't get recognized. And some people don't even want to be recognized.
Yeah.
But an individual person would not walk up to a person and say, boy, I like what you're doing.
Right.
Like, that's how we was conditioned down here, bro. Like,
yeah.
Not to give a person their flowers or not acknowledge a person when they is getting their shine on.
Right.
Like, we'll frown upon that or turn our head to it.
Yeah.
Not acknowledge it and shake a brother's hand and say, bro, you did that.
Right.
You like that.
Do you think the Chevy game is going towards lowrider style type of car? They saying that it's giving off lowrider flavor. You know, because they said lowriders was one of the first ones to be doing frame off. You know, so they said the way they building these donks is kind of giving them lowrider flavor.
So I go back to what I was saying about evolving and following. Like, now, yes, I'm gonna just use this because something that I can relate to. Everyday street cars are doing what some race cars do.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So if it works and it makes sense, why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, if a lowrider, so we building cars for car shows, right? Quote unquote.
Yeah.
To look good. If something that a lowrider got going on look good, why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah.
Now, you put a lowrider next to a drop, you see a clear difference. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it ain't like they mirroring each other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But there are things you could pick from each one of those cars and say both of them have it.
Yeah. Yeah. So right now we know guys putting 3, 4, 5, 600,000 in these cars. You think in order to be a part of the elite class, you need to put $300,000 or better in your car? Or do you think a person can just do like old school, inside, paint, rims, music, and still be a part of the elite class in 2025, the way the car culture is right now? Because you can actually do, he illin'? Yeah, he illin'. Man, that nigga put, you know what that nigga put in that car? Nigga put 5, they equate illin' to, because he put 500,000.
So hold on. So I will say this, right? We know that it costs to play.
Yeah.
Period. And there's levels to playing.
Right.
I won't put a dollar amount because you can go to a shop, hypothetically, I come to your dad's shop to get an engine built. And you come to your dad's shop. We get the same thing done. Is my tag gonna be the same as yours?
No. Of course not.
So I won't put a dollar amount on, because I've heard people say, well, it won't cost me this to do that. But it costs you that to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I won't put a dollar amount on what it takes to be elite or the upper echelons or whatever you want to call it. No, I won't put a dollar amount on it, but I mean, we can't deny what's in front. You know the facts, what it is. You know what I'm saying? So if it is something that's like that, you can't take that from it.
Right. Right. So, last but not least, man, what does the future hold for Joshua? Lucky6FN. Like, this your last build or what you got going on?
Let me just say this. Coming hard.
Coming harder.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm coming harder, man. Like, they're hold tight. They're hold tight. You know what I mean? Like, I prefer not to put like personal business out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Via the internet, because you know the internet gonna rip you up, tear you down,
shred to pieces.
So, but what y'all will see what I show y'all, y'all will see. And it's only gonna get better.
Right.
As we have been doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just getting better and better. So I just hold tight, watch it all unfold, watch the movie.
For sure. Well, there's another episode that has come to an end. I want to thank my dog, Joshua, Lucky6FN, for coming through and supporting Deep Range Lifestyle 2 times.
Listen, hold on. It is an honor and a privilege to be here too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. I appreciate that, bro.
A lot of people, because you starting, you know what I mean, get momentum. I don't want to call it a wave because you already had a wave.
Right.
But you're gaining momentum.
Right.
You're gonna get phone calls that you once wasn't getting. You're gonna start getting a dike.
Yeah.
Like they've been on the phone with you all week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And play it accordingly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what the main goal is.
Yeah.
Stay focused.
Yeah. And to add before we cut it off, man, what your thoughts is on dude saying, yeah, Dyke had donks back in the days. He did his stuff back in the days, but he ain't got no donk now. So people think because I don't have a Chevrolet now, I shouldn't have the voice that I'm having. I shouldn't have, a platform or a say-so in the culture. But I'm like, Shaq out the game.
Hey, I'm gonna use this example. I done heard several people say it. Would you say right now, Trick Daddy right now, would you say he kind of stepped away from the car culture?
A little bit.
But when they go to sue, they say, I want that Trick Green.
That's right. Trick Green. Shout out to Trick.
Right?
Yeah.
So, influence, impact.
That's right.
You can't deny that.
Yeah.
Like, Dyke, when you was,
yeah,
you still is.
Right.
Meaning, like, they still remember.
Yeah, and they say it all the time in the comment section.
Hello.
People remember. East Coast Rider, they remember.
Yeah. And there's going to be some people that's going to say, oh, you ain't did nothing for me lately.
And that's cool.
And that's all right.
That's their entitled their opinion.
But they remember too.
Yeah, for sure. for sure. Well, we getting ready to wrap this up, man. And remember what I always say, man. My platform is called Deep Range Lifestyle 2 times, man. Everything you do in life, shoot deep range. Don't depend on free throws. Don't depend on layups, man. When you shoot deep range, you challenge yourself. And when you challenge yourself, you become better. Deep Range Lifestyle, and we out.